Have you ever caught your neighbor doing something that made you furious? I was working on my computer late one night while my neighbors were having a barbecue and fire pit next door. I could see their backyard from my den window. As I closed up my computer at about 12:30 midnight, I glanced out my window and saw the fire pit next door roaring with flames higher than our 6-foot fence. There seemed to be no one out in the yard monitoring the fire. I waited for 10 minutes and still saw no one, so I called the non-emergency number for our local fire department. A fire truck came down our alley about 5 minutes later, with lights flashing but no sirens. The firemen had to knock down the locked back gate, but they rushed into the yard with huge canisters of foam to put out the fire. Then I heard them banging on my neighbor's back door. There was no answer. Eventually, the firemen checked that all of the fire was out, packed up, and drove away. The next morning, I looked out, and their yard was full of foam and empty liquor bottles. I never did find out what consequences the neighbors faced, but I was so glad I was awake so late and prevented a fire from potentially destroying my fence, my garage, and possibly even my house. Their house was eventually repossessed, and the bank sold it to a very nice single mom